pre-recorded live at KMAX Studios right here in New England in the Upper Eastern United States in association with Delaware. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand by. Hello and welcome. Ferguson. And featuring Sal LaSalle. And Bob Shermack.
Hi, my name is Bob Shermack.
Please sit back and please enjoy the show and please stand by. The show is about to begin.
All done.
Did you see my unibrow go up?
Yeah.
All right, you're there. That's there. We're rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, this show is dedicated to Mr. Matt Lappie, who right now is undergoing some quite painful procedures.
Yes, get well soon, Matt. We love you.
We love you very much, and hopefully a speedy recovery. He is our co-host on The Extraordinary Podcasters.
League of Extraordinary Podcasters, Kevin.
And what's the website?
Extrapod.wordpress.com.
Holy moly.
Wait, is it WordPress?
Self-doubt is the key. No, you're absolutely right. You are right.
All right. Get well soon, Matt.
Yeah, please. And so tonight's show is for him to make him laugh. He's going to need it, so we got to be funny.
Not too much, though.
Well, yeah, we don't bust a stitch.
Right.
Or bust a move.
But everyone else feel free to laugh.
Please.
Not at that joke that Kevin just made.
So tonight we're going to do an opener that I would like to preface. Do you know what a preface is?
Yes.
Explain what a preface is.
It's a preamble.
A preambulator. I thought it was a face that came before the next one.
Yes, that's what it is.
This is called Bad Pods. We're doing this because I went to the Podcast Awards page, and there's a variety of choices on the Podcast Awards page. Just go to podcastawards.com to see what's up for this year's Podcast Award.
Is this the official Podcast Awards?
Apparently. I don't get it. It's
the governing body of podcasts that we pay our dues to every year?
Yeah, and I don't know what you win. Yeah, pay our dues to, yeah.
Yeah.
Our monthly dues to do what we
Right.
do. That'll eventually happen. When people find out that people are doing this for free and so many downloads, somebody's going to want money
Well,
for it.
that was the whole patent troll thing. But I digress. Go ahead.
No, that's fine.
Podcastawards.com.
Scares me. It scares me, though. But yeah, podcastawards.com. And I was looking at some of the shows on there, and I found some really great shows that I've been listening to. But this is what I wanted to do. I did a show way back called Zurbancast, and I said to Ferg, I said, wouldn't it be funny if we made fun of some of these podcasters like these? And I sent them links, or I told you which ones to go watch, and they were freaking hysterical. I have no clue what they're winning awards for. And we're going to show you what they were like. And just voice mannerisms, the wannabe broadcasters, which we are. I mean, I talk like this now. Before I used to talk like this, but now I talk like this, Ferg. And it's true. We want to be broadcasters, but we also like to talk. And I say broadcasters, and I always say, when a car goes by, I go, look at the car. Let's get a candy bar.
All right. He's pointing to the lake, by the way.
Candy bars. Oh, I did. That's a brand new boat. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I harker back to when I started podcasting in a little show called Zurbancast with my co-host, Ferg.
Welcome to Square Table Discussions, where all the discussions are totally square.
Podcasts in past tense. Serving cast. Podcasts in past tense.
Are, totally
Are we ready? Are we on?
Can you
this
hear me?
thing working?
Can you hear me?
Is it working now?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oops.
Ready to go?
Ferg.
Hey, what's up, Kevin?
It's good to be here.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, today we're going to talk about different things that you
We're
can
gonna talk
do.
about stuff, man.
Guys, come on, let me tell them.
All right.
what we're doing is we're going to talk about things, because today I have with me a variety of different things to talk about, and I cannot wait to share them with you, and it's going to be really great, and we hope that you'll enjoy it as well.
All right, man.
Anything you want to say, Ferd?
No, I don't know. We're gonna I don't know. What'd you do yesterday?
I went to the store yesterday and I picked up a box of. You remember the Pop Rocks? How cool they were back then.
Oh man, Pop Rocks were the best. You know, Mikey died from Pop Rocks. Did you know that? Mikey from the Life commercial.
Yeah, I saw him. He wasn't doing too well when he was.
If you, what are you doing?
I hurt my.
Oh, I gotta take this, buddy. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hello? Hello? Hey, Jimmy. Tonight? Hold on. Hey, Kevin, how long is this gonna be?
Pardon me.
How long are we gonna be doing this?
Should be about at the most an hour.
All right. Hey, Jimmy, I'll meet you in about an hour, okay? Yeah. All right, thanks, buddy. So long. Bye. If you drink soda and a bag of Pop Rocks.
I hear that your face.
Yeah, explode. Uh-oh, what happened? Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. Kevin's futzing with his microphone.
It went out. I'm back.
All right,
can
man.
you hear me?
I can hear you okay, yeah.
I hear that it's something to do with Pop Rocks. Thank you for listening to this week's Urbancast. Till next week. This is Kevin.
Welcome to Square Table Discussions.
Bye, everybody.
All the discussions
Thanks for
are
being-
totally square.
Podcasts in past tense.
Check us out. Talk to.
Please,
Ladies and gentlemen,
please,
please take your seats.
Please stand by.
The show is about to begin.
please,
We hope you enjoy the show.
Please stand by.
now your host, Zero and Frank.
Welcome to episode 31 of Please Stand By. Tonight with me, of course, is the most beautiful to my ugly. The smelly to my senseless.
Okay.
And the carpenter to my Adobe house.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. Ladies and gentlemen, Ferguson.
Hi, Kevin. How's everybody? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight? How you doing, Kevin?
You've been drinking?
No, just coffee.
Me too.
You know what? I went to the store and I was looking at the instant coffee, and
Did you
as
think of-
truce, I almost pulled the trigger, but then I couldn't do it. There was this in the Hispanic section.
Yeah.
They had, I forget what it was. I think it was Nescafe, like you said, but it was like it looked like brown gallstones. They were huge.
Well, yeah, but it's 100% pure coffee.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it.
I can't let it go. Why is it in the Hispanic section?
Because it's they have different kind of coffees over there. The Cafe Bustelo and Nescafe. A lot of Nescafe over there.
Is
I don't know.
Is Nescafe Latino?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. It might be. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought it was Nestle's.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I don't know.
I've never seen Jorge with a bag on his shoulder in the commercials.
No,
Can't do that.
I don't know. What was the guy with the donkey? What coffee was that?
That was Sanka.
That was Sanka?
No, that was Postum. That
No,
was.
it was not. That's not even coffee.
I don't know. I thought that was.
You remember what I'm talking about, though, right?
I think it was Maxwell House. Yeah, I think it was an old Maxwell House commercial. Honest
Are
to
you
God.
sure?
Yeah,
No,
I'm
it
pretty
was
sure.
a bunch of different commercials with the guy with the donkey for some reason.
Caesar Chavez
No, Caesar
going through the
Chavez.
hills of the mountains with the coffee on his back, and he comes up
got
and he
that.
goes,
I gotta help here.
"You got a what?
I gotta.
You got you got a
No, Winnie.
You got a cat tail flying around. I swear it's just a hanger with fur. Just to change the subject, because
He went behind the monitor.
what I'm saying is... It's not funny! So he has to pull out that cat tail.
You got to stop using that.
I was going to get rid of it, and I played it, and I said, I had to say goodbye to this, and Shelly goes, don't take that out! And I said, all right, I'll leave it in.
No,
Sounds
don't,
good.
Don't. That's it. Don't use it anymore.
I promise.
Yeah, sure.
Your mosquito friend is still hanging up there.
Oh, jeez.
I can't take him down.
You're gonna have to explain. I don't think we talked about that, did we?
You explain,
was
because
awesome.
you're more Peter bread than me.
What?
Yeah, you're more people against tasty animals than I am, so you go ahead, because you tried getting me to free them.
Yeah, Kevin has a mosquito stuck in a spider web, and he just leaves it there.
Well, it's because the spider that made the web is passed on under my foot, and the mosquito is still hanging there, and it's hanging there. I mean, the web is around its neck, and my thought is that when he saw me kill the spider, he went, and then jumped off the edge of the thing there and
Why would he do that?
hung himself. Because that's what it looks like. He's swinging back and forth.
Gosh,
Slowly.
cut him down.
I took a picture for Ferg and gave it to him.
Weird. What a weird guy you
I'll
are.
make it my Facebook profile picture.
This is starting to sound like the bad podcast.
This is starting to sound like the what?
The bad podcast.
Oh, see? Well, shall we? You want to begin, or would you like
Let's
to
begin.
State anything?
What?
Would you like to make any statements, any announcements, any?
Am I supposed to?
I don't know.
No.
How about anything exciting? Come on, show me what you got.
This is kind of weird for me because this is not who I am. When I grew up, my mom was a big gardener and we ate a lot of food from the garden, and I used to have to help in the garden, and I hated it.
Yeah.
Although I did like picking off pea pods and eating them in the backyard.
No, I'm with you 100%. My grandmother had a garden too. I did the same thing.
Yeah, but I didn't like helping in the garden. And we don't do plants here in this house usually.
Right.
Sarah tries to bring plants in, and they always die. She does have one plant that is surviving. It survived for quite a long time.
Do you know what kind it is?
Nope, I don't. It's a plant in a box.
Oh, okay.
And it comes home in the summertime and
Is it a
sits out-
boxwood?
Yes, that's exactly. I don't know what it is. She told me, but I can't remember.
Okay.
But anyway, my father-in-law gave us a little tiny herb garden. Herb, not the herb from Burger King. It's herbs.
Okay.
So it's out on the porch railing, and it's got basil and rosemary and thyme out there.
Oh.
And it's actually doing pretty well. And I've been using the basil quite a bit. I haven't found a use for the rosemary or thyme yet, but I'm working on that.
Do you like lobster?
No. I mean, I do, but I'd rather have it somebody
Rosemary rubbed lobster, baby.
professional prepare it.
I am a
don't
professional
prepare-
lobster preparer.
All right. Well, come down and make it for me, and you can use the rosemary out back.
Bless you. I will.
But I think I'm going to make some chicken breasts, marinate them with the rosemary on Sunday. But tomorrow we're having pizza with the basil. So
How big are your breasts?
It's not funny!
That does come in useful. That really does. Now, I'm proud of you for having. Now, I'm a garden. You know, I worked at the U.S. Botanic Gardens in D.C.
Yep.
for quite a while, and I loved that job. And I had just been cahooting with my friend Kathleen, who is down in Florida, and she keeps taking picture of the landscape, and I'm rattling off all the tropical plants to see if I still got it. And she goes, "You still got it, Serby?"
That's good.
Yeah, it made me feel good.
But I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll have a garden, but I'm not counting on it.
Ferg's Garden, right here on Please Stand By. Hi, welcome to Ferg's Garden. Today we're going to talk about herbs like basil,
My
rosemary.
mom used to. Did you ever watch Crockett's Victory Garden on PBS?
Does it anything to do with Miami Vice?
No.
Then no, I didn't see it. Yo,
man,
I got some
my-
weed.
My mom used to watch it when I was a kid, and I just remember there was a song called "The Gasp Reel." That was the theme song for it that I found out much later. But I really like that song. So
Was it? Was this like a NPR type of show, or was it?
it was PBS.
But I mean, was it NPR-esque where they would be like, "Hi, welcome to the Herb Garden. Today we're gonna
No, I don't think so.
Bob Rossian."
No, not really.
That's cool. I'd
A
be
little more
interested in
animated
seeing.
than that. Yeah, I think you could probably find it on YouTube.
I'll take a
Maybe.
look.
Yeah,
I do
Take a
love.
look.
I love gardening. I do.
All right,
I miss it.
fair enough. What's your exciting, Kevin? Is it gardening?
You remember when I said I was going to go to the carnival?
Yeah.
All right, I got a couple I actually have 3. I'm sorry.
okay.
I didn't know what to pick. I don't want
All right.
to keep waiting every week for the next one, and these all happen at once. But I went to the carnival, and I parked, and I walk up. $3 to get in.
To the carnival?
Yeah, and I looked at the lady, and I was like, and she gives me immediately, because she must have had this look 1,000 times during the morning, and the parking lot was empty. I was the 5th car in the parking lot.
Okay.
So I walk up and I go, and I'm like, hey, and she's like, $3. And I said, what? Right away, she follows up the $3 with, it goes right back into the Middlefield Fund. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Why am I paying now? What about, does this cover everything? The tickets and the ride? No, you got to pay for tickets for the rides, and you got to pay for your food. And
Wow.
you got to pay for, and I said, it's only $3, but I don't have cash. I said, do you have a little slider? I'll pay out of the wallet with the slider. No, got to have cash.
Oh, that's
And I
nice.
said, lady, this is why nobody's in the parking lot. And I stole 2 signs.
What?
Yes, I did. I stole 2 signs. You think I'm lying?
No.
Damn right I'm not lying. I stole the signs.
He's holding them up right now.
And I looked right at her when I did. I just ripped him right off and I gave him, this is mine. And this is mine. I'm taking him home. It's my celebration now, woman.
Oh, man.
No, I was very cordial. I said, thank you anyway, but I don't have any cash. She goes, I'm sorry. We've been getting a lot of that today. I was like, you're going to keep getting a lot of that today.
Yeah.
And she was very cool about it, but I'm like, why are we paying now? And then, and she goes, it is Middlefield. And I'm like, it is Middlefield, isn't it? So that's that. Here's the second one. Granddaughter Jocelyn graduated from preschool. They actually have a
Nice.
preschool graduation.
Wow.
So the one that lovingly calls you Pern
Yeah.
sang a song in the graduation thing. So I thought I'd play a little clip. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
And if you listen closely, you can pick her out. So that was her.
Very nice.
Did you pick her out?
No.
Oh, she was the
I don't even know what the song is.
third one. I've been going to my preschool all the school year long.
Is this a Barney song? Barney ripped off all the old...
They're just preschoolers. They're just preschoolers, Ferg. They're just preschoolers.
I'm not talking about the preschoolers. I'm talking about Barney. Preschoolers are cute.
My last one.
Congratulations. Oh, yeah. Mark Alley's books you got there.
I got them. I
Very
got the
cool.
Mark Malley books. Don't Stop the Geekin', and I was geeky when geeky wasn't cool, guys. Please pick them up. They're beautiful books. He wrote nice things on the inside. Kevin, thanks for harassing me. Here's your copy. Please leave me the hell alone. And then the other book says, wait a second, it's on the second page. Kevin, what did I just tell you? You're such a... I can't read that part. I don't want to bleep it. Then he says, you're totally a pain in the... And then... die or something, and the pencil broke after that. But
I'm sure it doesn't say that.
no, it says very nice things, and thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Well, where can you find Mark's books?
Mark's books is good thing you asked me.
Yeah.
You could find both books at markalley.com.
Awesome.
Beautiful books. Geeky when geeky wasn't cool, and Don't Stop the Geeky.
And they're also available on ebook, I think, right?
They're both available in a PDF file or hard paperback,
Right.
digital and non-digital. One more exciting thing for you, Ferg.
Okay. Lots of excitement this week.
And everybody's heard about the Zerb. You know the Zerb. Zerbity Zerb. And then the Ferg. Don't forget Ferg. And then the Zerb. Zerbity Ferg. And don't forget about the Ferg. Yeah, everybody knows that the Zerb and Ferg. Ferg. Zerbity Zerb. And then the Ferg.
That's a present from Mr. Matt Lappie. You want to know how that started?
Well, everybody's heard about the Zerb. And then the Zerb. Who's that? The bird. The Zerb.
And when he sent this,
The Zerb. The bird. The word. It's open.
so he sent me that. And then he says, you know what I want to do? I want to do one with Zerb and Ferg for the show. And I was like, oh, okay. But I took that one and I put it to this.
Well, everybody's heard about the Zerb. And then the Zerb. Who's that? The bird. The Zerb. It is the verb. And then the Zerb. It is the verb. And then the word. It's open. Every now and knows that the Zerb is the word. And then the Zerb is the word. And then the Zerb.
He just did it out of the blue one day. He did it out of the blue one day, and it just drove me fun. So I thought that was cool.
That's awesome.
Well, guess what?
What, Kevin?
I, too, have been going through some situations, and I decided to have something removed so that it could come and talk to you. I thought that would be appropriate.
Okay.
So, he should be here any minute, and I can't wait for you to meet him. He's a very important person to me, and he's been with me my whole life. And there he is now.
Oh, boy.
Come on in, buddy.
Hey, Ferg. How you doing there, buddy?
Oh, hi. Hi. How are you?
I'm Kevin's lower intestine.
Oh.
It's an honor to meet you, and it's an honor to talk to you today. Do you know why I'm here?
No, but I hope you don't mind if I don't shake hands. I haven't been feeling well lately.
Oh, that's okay. There's plenty of me to go around.
Oh, okay. Maybe just stay in front of me where I can see you.
Sure, no problem.
Please.
Do you remember I've met you before?
Have you?
Remember when you came to visit Kev and you gave him a hug? Well,
yes.
We rubbed bellies.
Oh, right.
Didn't you feel it? I was like, that was fun. Well, I'm here for one particular reason.
Okay.
We're going to go down Zerb's lower intestines top 5 grilled meals for the summer. I thought that would be a fun thing to do.
Okay.
It sounds like a fun thing to do, my friend.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So coming in at number 5.
Number 5.
Wow. You have a chorus behind you.
I've done this before.
Well, coming in at number 5 is a grilled garlic pepper and pastrami wrapped prosciutto stuffed shrimp.
What?
That's right. I said a grilled garlic pepper and pastrami wrapped prosciutto stuffed shrimp. You put that on the grill, it comes out really good. It feels good and it sounds good.
Okay.
Do you know when you stretch me out, I'm over 5 feet long? Did you know that? Isn't that amazing?
That's pretty amazing. Yeah.
I think it's amazing that that's something. Coming in at number 4.
Number 4.
Grilled ham and chicken with a sausage chili beer based. Wouldn't that be delicious? These are all beautiful, beautiful grillable foods that you can make this summer to make your heart soar with glee.
I think just sore would be fun.
Coming in at number 3. It's hard to push that button when you have just part of the... You don't have arms. Look at me. I'm
Right.
like Jell-O.
You're pretty slippery there,
I
but
am.
stay over there. Stay over there.
Come here.
No.
Smell this. Does this smell funny to you? Swiss and cheddar bacon barbecue burgers with pick-a-pepper sauce and hot tamales.
God.
You put all that in the tin foil, Ferg, and then you put it up on the grill. Ding.
I usually just put like chicken and zucchini in the foil.
Well, whatever makes your heart feel good. But this makes your stomach feel good and really happy.
Right.
Number 2.
Mozzarella smothered baby back buttered ribs.
Oh my God.
I prefer country crock.
Uh,
Do you know that I'm the last place the food goes before it leaves the body?
Okay.
Did you also know that in your lifetime, Ferg, I will handle over 50 tons of food and liquids?
What?
Yeah, that's my job.
Gosh. Are you serious?
My job is to handle all of that shit. And Ferg, are you ready for
Number 1.
the most amazing intestine top grilled food is Mediterranean grilled red snapper. Hey, listen, thanks so much for letting me come by today. I thought you would enjoy my top 5 grilled meals.
Very nice.
Okay, well, I gotta go.
Oh, dear. Gross.
Hey, Ferg, did you talk to my intestine?
I did, yeah, it was really weird.
No wonder they removed it.
And now for the news.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the news. The time is now 8:41. Bing bong. Looks
Bing
like
bong.
Ferg is wearing a hat from Byers Ice Cream. Is it Briars or Byler's or what is that you're wearing right now? Go ahead and share the word.
Oh, it's Byler's.
What's Byler's?
That's my store where I work.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, sad news this week.
Here we go.
Yeah. We lost Muhammad Ali, the greatest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was... I'm not a fan of boxing now, but my dad watched it a lot when I was a kid, so I saw it a lot.
Same here,
I don't know if I actually saw him box or not, because it would have been the late 70s, early 80s probably when we watched.
Very true.
Yeah. So he was more of like a pop culture figure to me, I think, because I remember... I thought he was on the Love Boat, but I couldn't find that in there, but he was on Different Strokes. I definitely would have seen that at the time.
I remember that as well.
And then I think he was probably on, maybe he was like a commentator or something.
Yeah, I think
I saw Wide World of Sports or something like that.
Yeah, and I saw him do that as well, and I remember him on The Muppet Show because I remember him being with puppets a lot when I was growing up. The thing that I thought was beautiful was Billy Crystal's eulogy that he... And that
I didn't see that.
That actually, I think it was today.
Didn't he do an impression of him?
He did an incredible impression of him back in the 80s.
Really?
And some of the saying. And he was a very close friend to Billy Crystal. They were pretty close. But he would talk about him, and he did it. I can't do an impression of him too good.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, let's raise a glass. We got to raise a glass to the...
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali. God bless you, buddy.
Greatest. Yep.
And just float like a butterfly now, buddy.
Yep.
Well, I've got some interesting news.
What is it, Kevin?
Do you know how old Dr. Henry Heimlich is now?
Nope.
96 years old.
Wow.
Do you know what he's never done in his life?
Choked?
Perform the Heimlich maneuver. Ever. Never done it.
That's a good thing, though.
Until 96 years old.
What?
He performed his maneuver on a lady that was choking during one of the meals and saved her life. And it's the first time in his life that he performed the procedure. Isn't that neat?
Oh, my gosh.
And for those who weren't taught this in school because they took away all the encyclopedias, Dr. Henry Heimlich is the one who created the Heimlich maneuver. And that's where you take
how long
your
ago
fingers...
do you know?
Huh?
How long ago?
Oh, gosh, this goes back to... he's 96 now, so I'm going to say like the 30s.
That long,
40s.
Huh? Okay.
Right when he came out of the womb, he's like... And he went... And then... And he pointed at it and goes, my maneuver! I have no clue when he did it, when he started it. But yeah, he's the one who came up with the idea that if you press underneath the rib cage...
Right.
And you could even perform your own kind of
Yeah,
move it with
the chair or something, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he finally got to do it, and he was so excited. There's a clip on YouTube you guys can watch if you want. You know what time it is now, don't you?
No. What time is it?
Hi, who's on the phone?
Hey, Zorbinator and Foyt.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Sal LaSalle here.
Oh, boy.
Just calling in to say how much I'm enjoying the show. Please stand by. It's a lot of fun to listen to. I hope you guys keep it up forever. Anyway, I just called in to kind of catch you up on what's been going on with me. Let's see. Oh, yeah. A couple of weeks ago, my wife, Sally DeSalazal, she was reading her Reader's Digest, as she is wont to do, and she saw an ad for something called Blue Apron. And it's one of those things where you sign up and they send you a meal every day in a big box on your doorstep. And then they give you all the ingredients and the instructions and everything, and then you just cook it up and you got your meal already. So she got up on the internets and signed up for it. So when I came home from work, it was nice to find a nice gourmet meal of, I think the first time was braised quail eggs in holiday sauce. And I really thought that was pretty good. Very tasty. The eggs were tiny, though. You need a whole mess of them to make an omelet. But it was good anyway. Another time, I think we had something called, it was a soup from Vietnam. And I asked Sally, this is really good, but what's it called? Vietnam. And she said it's called pho. And I said, I beg your pardon? She said it's called pho. I said, how do you spell that? And she said, P-H-O, with a little rooftop on top of the O. You mean an umlaut? And she said, no, what do you call it, a schwa? I said, I don't want to get into the particulars about the diacriticals and everything, but it's spelled P-H-O, right? And she said, yeah. And I said, well, that's pho. And she said, no, it's pronounced pho. And I said, it's pronounced pho. Okay, so what do you call fake Vietnamese soup? I guess you call it faux pho. You know? Just a little joke there I make. She didn't get the humor in that. Anyways, this Blue Apron thing's pretty good. We had some squid ink pasta with pesto. It was very good. The pesto looked like something I might have scraped out of the bottom of my lawnmower, but it was very good. So anyway, I asked Sally, why did you sign up for this? It's a little expensive. It's good, but it's expensive. And she said, well, I want to make you more of a man of the world. Oh. And I said, what do you mean? I'm a man and I'm in the world. What more do you want? And she said, well, no, I want to broaden your mind and your experience. And I said, well, you know what it's doing? It's broadening my waist. Because I'm eating this stuff. It's pretty good. I'm normally a meat and potatoes guy, but, I've been gobbling this stuff up. I thought there was something wrong with the detergent she was using as a cause and effect for my shrinking clothing. But now I think I know otherwise. So anyways, we've been doing that. It's pretty good. You might want to try it. Another thing is I get questions, I got questions. Whenever I think of questions, usually when I'm driving, I'll pull over and I'll jot it down on my little notebook, my little elderberry notebook. And these are the questions I came up with. First of all, what is a notary republic? I don't know what they do. They do something about notarizing documents. So when they get that, how do they practice doing that? How do they practice embossing the documents? What do they use, old newspapers and a hole puncher? I don't know, just food for thought, Another question I came up with is, why are they called hansom cabs? The ones with the horses that drive through the park. I don't know why they're called hansom cabs. Is the horse handsome? Oh, maybe. I guess as far as horses go. Is the cabbie handsome? Well, I gotta say, not in my experience. So, that's just another question I got. Another question I got is, does anybody really know what time it is? And does anybody really care? I don't know. These are just questions that pop in my head. Before I go, I gotta address something.
Uh-oh.
I gotta address the apparently clueless nincompoop from Wisconsin who called me an idiot on the last episode. I gotta say, that's pretty rich. You know, you've got this girl, Maxine, I guess, who's practically catapulting herself onto you like a grape tomato being hurled from a trebuchet. She's offering her what you call her Bonnie Bedelias, and you're not responding in kind?
Oh, my God.
Mr. Shermack, I'd say that you're the idiot for not realizing the wonder and the beauty of love in all of its manifestations, even though it might be dangling right in front of your very eyes. So, for all that is great and holy in this world, man, you need to quit being a wimp and get off your computer chair and make Maxine and yourself happy. And if you don't, you're either an idiot yourself or you're blind. There's not really any third option there. So, and lastly, I wanted to comment about the sad news you imparted on your last episode about the Muppet Show getting canned. I gotta say, you know, the original Muppet Show was it was really my favorite show. And I cried like an abandoned puppy when the first Muppet Show ended, I guess 35 years ago. Same this time around. You know, when you told me that, I hadn't heard the news and I started breaking down. I mean, it's sad because, I mean, how can Kermit and his troops get a break? You know, all of them, they're all very talented. And have you noticed that none of them, Kermit, Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, none of them have aged a single day in 35 years. What's going on with that, you know? And they must be taking some sort of health pill or something. I don't know. Anyway, here's hoping that they'll be back on the airwaves soon. I think that's about it, guys. I gotta go. I just wanted to say that I love the show. Keep up the fantastic work putting it together. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Oh, thank you so much, Sal.
Thank you, Bob. Sal, sorry. No. He was actually pretty nice to Bob Shermack. I thought he was going to tear him a new one, but he was.
I agree. Nice. I was surprised that he didn't pile drive him, but that was, and he that was sweet of him to mention the Muppets. Yeah, it's pretty sad about that. I hope Kermit comes back sometime. That was a great visit. Really had a good time with him.
Sorry, I missed it.
Oh, I wish you were here. You would have loved it. And the honor to sing with him. Man, I'm still cherishing that. Whew. All right, brother. Well, you ready?
Yeah.
Hey, Bert, any movies?
Nope. How about you, Kevin?
All right. There's 5 things in this show. I'm kidding you.
No, but
don't get upset. Don't get upset. Don't get upset. I'm kidding you. God, you looked really worried there for a second.
No. See, I've been doing is trying to get stuff out of my room to put the floor in, and it's basically it. All we're doing is trying to keep up with Bob's Burgers and At Midnight. That's basically all we're watching.
You can't.
And we haven't seen any movies. Plus, I got a really long music story, so
you can't even make something up for this show.
No, I don't want to do that.
Me neither. But yeah, I understand.
I know you like watching movies and on your tiny phone. I don't know why you would want to do that.
No, I don't. I only watch that when I fall asleep, but I watch movies on TV all the time.
Okay.
Every night, Shelly and I will watch a movie over watching Roku TV. Yeah, we watch movies. We like movies. Okay. So what did I say?
Yes.
You ask?
I do.
I watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, did you?
Again, I had to. And just... Oh, God, does it take you back?
30 years, right, this year?
Yeah, I think it is 30 years, and I'm surprised that he hasn't done another commercial to piss me off for another car company.
You didn't like that one?
Nope, not at all. But Ferris Bueller, for those who do not know, and I can't imagine even teenagers not knowing, because it's the hottest movie ever, and people will seek it out, especially if they're into the... fascinating 80s. You look like you're going to contradict something.
No, I was thinking maybe just right below The Breakfast Club. Because my niece loves The Breakfast Club. She's 15.
Now, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Which is better? And why? Let me think about that in a second here. But first, we're going to have director John Hughes did this. It was written by John Hughes, who's an incredible writer, of course.
Yeah.
And it has 4 of the most awesome actors in it, which, of course, is Matthew Broderick as Ferris Bueller. Then you have Alan Ruck as Cameron Fry, one of the greatest characters ever in the planet. Mia Sara, the beautiful Mia Sara, still the beautiful Mia Sara. I've seen pictures of her recently. She hasn't changed a bit. She plays Sloane Peterson. Right. And, of course, Jeffrey Jones playing Ed Rooney, one of the greatest characters. And, of course, you have Jennifer Grey in there playing Jenny Bueller. And the parents are Cindy Pickett and Lyman Ward.
Who got married in real life, then divorced.
Is that true?
I think so, yeah.
I thought that was hearsay.
No, I think they did get married.
That's pretty awesome. They were a cute couple in the movie, too. Yeah. So they must have had some real things. And then, of course, Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen, yeah.
Boy in the police station.
Oh, wait a minute. Edie McClurg.
Who?
Edie McClurg.
Oh, that's right. She played Grace.
He's a righteous dude.
Of course, the Pops and the Whiz and the No-Do. I forget the list of drugs
yeah,
that she
went
through. Yeah, she was great.
Neo Maxi Zoom Dweebies.
Please watch this
I'm my
movie.
French, but you're an asshole.
You're absolutely right, sir. You're absolutely right. So, yeah, Ferris Bueller takes a day off of school. Please watch the movie. It's really good.
It's awesome movie.
Now, back to your question. I don't think I could answer whether Ferris Bueller or The Breakfast Club is a better movie, but I know who could.
Who's that?
A good friend of ours.
Uh-oh.
You know who I'm talking about? He's just right outside.
Is he?
Well, yeah, he's...
Is he always right outside when we're recording?
He's been working on Can You See Me Too? And
okay.
they just released it. It's going to be out this summer, actually.
Right.
But and he wanted to come by, and I said, if you just wait out here. So let me go. Let me talk.
All right.
Come on in. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been here. Let's sit right here. Sit right here.
I know you were pretty upset last time.
Yeah, sit right there. All right. What the hell is this Square Pegs DVD doing here? Is that horse face actress I see?
That's not nice.
Well, she was in Sex and the City. I didn't see what was so damn sexy about her.
All right. Well, I mean, she's married to Matthew Broderick, who we were just talking about.
All right, I'll give him that. I'll give her that. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friend, Morgan Freeman.
Hi, Morgan. Mr. Freeman, sorry.
Mr. Freeman to you, Ferg.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Damn it, son.
Why are you here, perchance, Mr. Freeman?
Well, for one particular reason.
Yes?
Kevin apparently bought 2 DVDs, and they both had the same title, so now he has to give another one away.
Oh, no. We're going to do this again.
That's right, and I figured what better way and better time to do it than before my second movie comes out.
Right.
Now, the name of this movie is The Prestige. Have you heard about The Prestige? It came out in 2006.
The Prestige?
The Prestige. Directed by Christopher Nolan.
Okay.
Do you know this movie?
Christopher Nolan, yeah. He actually directed you in the Batman movie, so I would think you would know how to pronounce his last name.
Is that the same fellow?
That's the same fellow, yeah.
I'll be damned. I had no clue that was him.
That was him, yep.
He's a damn good director.
Yeah.
He picks damn good actors. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you who stars in this movie, and then I'll tell you how you, the listener, that's all of you listening right now, to your radio, to your MP3 players, to your car stereos, to your home stereos, to your home theaters, to your home...
all right. We get it.
In your homes.
Yes.
Homes. Well, like I said, the movie is called The Prestige.
Right. Okay.
This is a movie about a magic trick gone awry.
Mm-hmm.
And what they do in this movie is they try to prove how it went awry, and I'll tell you who's in this movie. Hugh Jackman. Playing Robert Angler.
Right.
Angler. Okay. Christian Bale. Now, he was with me, and he was a ripe young man.
Right.
That boy doesn't know how to wear deodorant if it came up and smacked him in the upper lip. He played Alfred. Now, that's my character in my movies.
No, it's...
Well, that's who I was pretending to be.
Where? In what movie?
In Batman. Boy, didn't you listen?
Oh, you played Lucius Fox in Batman.
Lucius Fox?
Yeah.
And then they have Michael Caine playing color. This movie can be yours free if you can go ahead and call, email, or vocalize your opinion in some way, shape, or form. Therefore and forthright, with and pertaining to, by sending an email or calling 571-408-ZERB or 9372, or you can send an email to instrumentally@gmail.com to win this DVD.
So you just have to send an email or
and call and tell me which
movie. You don't
movie
have to say anything.
You have to say which movie is better, Ferris Bueller's Day Off or Breakfast Club.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
And then telling me
forgot what
why.
we're talking about.
Tell me
Go
why
on.
you feel that this movie. I need a why.
You know what?
That this movie is better than the others.
Okay.
And then you can win this DVD. Basically, the first one to call is going to win, damn it. I'm not waiting 3 months for someone to call up and tell me whether or not they deserve a DVD. And those who's played before, play again, damn it. That echoed through the whole house.
Oh, it did it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So thank you for your time, Ferg. I know you have to go to work soon, and
I do, yeah.
you don't like when I just babble and postpone the show. I can tell by the look on your face.
Well, thanks for coming by. Have a good night.
Goodbye, Ferg.
Bye.
Wow. So I guess, yeah. Call and
Give
tell us
away the
what you-
prestige.
He's trying again. Morgan is a brave man.
He is.
He is a brave man. So, yeah, if you want to get the prestige with Hugh Jackman, go ahead and call us up. Looking forward to it.
What's that number again, Kevin?
Well, it happens to be 571-408-ZERB or 9372. 571-408-9372. Call now.
Operators are standing by.
Please standing by.
Now it's time for show and tell.
I have a book, Kevin. It's a book.
It's a book.
It is called The Bread Baker's Apprentice. It is by a gentleman named Peter Reinhardt. And when I first got into podcasting, I found a food podcast called Chic Podcast.
Ooh.
Out of Chicago. It was the Chicago Hospitality. Crap, I forget
mess this up. Don't mess this up.
I already did.
Oh.
I don't remember what it stood for, but there was it was like a school, and the guy who hosted the podcast was a teacher there. He was a baker, and I was listening to that for a little while, and he kept talking about Peter Reinhardt. I'd never heard of the guy before this. So he was talking about how Peter Reinhardt is a baker up in, is it Johnson, Wales?
Do you want me to just start this all over again?
It's a Johnson, Wales, or the CIA cooking. Oh, crap. I can't remember.
Okay, so far we went from baking to the government conspiracy.
No. It's a cooking school. I forget what it's called. But Culinary Institute of America, I think it is.
Oh, that's the CIA.
It's either one of those. Yeah, I forget which one, but... the guy on the podcast said he had a bunch of books out, and I decided to get a couple of them, and it kind of changed the way I bake.
Really?
There's a lot of stuff I didn't know about, and I learned about through this book. And I think when you're still learning how to do something, even after you've done it for 30 years, it's a good thing.
I agree.
Yeah. So
it's always good to keep learning. It is always good to keep learning.
And this is, I use a lot of these recipes at home when I make bread here. So I did use a couple of them at work until they stopped wanting us to use recipes for stuff. So.
Oh my God. Well, they have a special recipe selection that you're supposed to be using?
No, we started getting in frozen stuff, unfortunately. But, yeah. So.
That toasts my nuggets.
Yeah, I know. But anyway.
Sorry, buddy.
That's all right. But it's a good book. It's called The Bread Baker's Bible by Peter Reinhardt. You can get it on Amazon. I think they have this is a hardcover, but I think they have a softcover book too.
It's a nice book.
Really,
it's pretty.
It is. Yeah, there's a lot of great recipes in here. I'm a really big fan of Stolen. I don't like the Stolen recipe, but pretty much all the other ones are good.
Who'd they steal it from? You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming.
It's not funny!
So.
Perfect.
Shelley was right. Leaving that in was a good idea.
What's your show and tell, Kevin?
I'm holding her right here. Look at her.
Tell me. Oh, what the hell is that?
That's right. It's female.
Another one?
A female that isn't dressed properly.
Papasan.
Yeah, and you can blow it up. But you know what's funny? My wife blew it up. That's what's weird.
For you?
For me. And you know what happened when I used it? I sank to the bottom. Let me explain what this is.
Yes.
The Spring Float Papasan Swim Waves floating. They don't even give it a name.
Float.
It's a float for your pool or for the lake. And it's really cool because it's one of those things that you can twist and then put away in this little tiny bag. But when you pull it out, it goes. And then you get on it.
Like a Casper mattress.
Yeah, and it holds up to 250 pounds. Well, apparently I'm more than that.
Oh.
Because when I sat on this, I went.
Yeah.
And I'm like. But guess what? It's made in China. And there's a lot of good stuff on here because it says greater comfort for your stability. Soft cooling mesh for seat. Fabric covered infiltration system. Why is there an infiltration system on a Chinese floater?
I don't know.
And then inside, you unzip this, and it comes with a little handle so you can take it to the beach.
Oh.
And sink out there as well.
Yes.
So the
Have a
sharks
float when you're on the go.
And the sharks can find you easier.
Yeah.
Just unfold, inflate, and float away. Instantly access.
Float away.
Yeah. Instantly access and escape in the hurry of everyday life. With the Spring Float by Papasan. I'm not making that up. Within minutes, you will be luxuriating in a soothing mesh. I don't want to read more.
Okay, good.
But, yeah, it gets bad. So that's my that's my show and tell you. Well, you want to take a quick commercial break? Can you sing?
Sure.
Can you sing for me?
After these messages, we'll be right back. Beep.
You know, I really wish there was some place where I could find all my favorite podcasters in one spot. People like
Christopher Tupac.
And then maybe if I had him on there, I might as well have
Doug McCoy.
You know what would be cool if I could get
Berg
to come along and help us out, and then Chris could laugh, and then we would have
Mark Little.
To finish it off, probably the best addition to all of that would be
Better Lappie.
And then that way, when they're all together, we could do a show called like the Extraordinary League of Extraordinary. What's the name of it? Chris, give me that paper.
Hold on, Chris. Hold on.
Hold it up to the
League
web.
of Extraordinary Podcast.
Yeah, that's it. Find it at
extrapod.wordpress.com.
I don't have to say it. That was perfect.
You got a lot of editing to do.
That's right, folks. Find it at extrapod.wordpress.com. As soon as Matt starts feeling better,
yeah,
we're definitely going to try to kick another one.
Yeah, we tried to get it together, but we couldn't.
Yeah, it's very hard.
It's hard
to schedule 6 people. Yeah, buddy. It's very
Sorry,
hard.
I keep stepping on you.
But we are the musketeers. We always say if one person can't make it, nobody makes it, and we'll get to it when we get a chance.
That's a good plan.
Thank you. And Matt, please feel better, brother. We're all praying for you.
Yep.
All right, buddy. You ready to go on to some music?
I'm ready.
It's time for music.
This is what I listen to. See?
It's an audio show.
Sorry. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band by the Beatles.
And you this morning, I said, good morning.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for the...
Oh, my God, Kevin.
The Beatles spectacular is really moving.
I am so sorry. And I told Shelley tonight, I said, I cannot wait to press the Beatles button because I know he's going to be talking about the Beatles because he posted that this morning.
Yeah. So that's what I was doing this morning. So the story behind this is when I was a kid, I started getting into the Beatles. I bought Marvel put out a Beatles comic book. And inside the Beatles comic book, they had a Beatles discography. So I knew what all the records were, the American versions at least.
Oh, that's awesome. I never knew this.
Yeah. And I really wanted this one. I had a couple. I didn't have too many. I think I had 62 to 66. And I don't remember what else I had. I know I had that one. That was my first one.
Yeah.
But I used to spend a lot of time during the summer at my grandparents' house. And if I helped out around the house, they would give me, my grandfather would give me a dime for helping stuff, helping with stuff around the house. This is in the 70s, so
Slave
a dime
labor, I'm telling you.
Yeah. But
no, that's pretty cool.
So I think I've talked about my uncle before, their son who passed away. He made a bookcase, and they had the bookcase in the front room, and in the bookcase there was a little wooden carved piano, which you could open the top of, grand piano.
Yeah.
So every time they gave me a dime, I would put it in there because I was putting it towards this record. And I figured, well, I got 15 dimes. I can get the record now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So they're like, okay. So my grandparents were totally behind this. So we used to go to a place called Two Guys. It's kind of like Caldor or maybe like Walmart is now.
Yeah.
And I think it was in New York and New Jersey, but they had a huge, well, to me, it was huge. It was 8 or 9 years old, a record department.
Yeah.
So they took me there and we got the record, Sgt. Pepper, and we came back home. And I was. It's actually 49 years ago this month that it came out. I think June 1st it came out in America.
Okay.
And so I had been listening to a few podcasts about it because I listen to a lot of Beatles podcasts, and I started thinking about it, and I have a lot of vivid memories of buying this for the first time and actually listening to it for the first time.
Wow.
So they didn't have a record player at their house, so I went upstairs to my Auntie Anna. She lived upstairs. My grandparents lived downstairs. Mm-hmm. She had a record player. It was a square, not a suitcase record player, but it had a cover. It was the bottom part was lime green, and the cover was white. So you take the cover off and you play the record. So I was in my grandparents' kitchen.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I was in my grandparents' kitchen. My grandfather set up the record player on the counter. I sat in one of the chairs that they didn't have at the kitchen table. It was sitting in like kind of between the wall and the stove. Uh-huh. And I listened to the record. And I just remember sitting there, wrapped listening to this record. And one of the most vivid memories I have about this is that my grandmother was washing dishes.
Yeah.
And Within You, Without You came on. And she wore glasses. And the lyric in Within You, Without You, they can't see. Are you one of them? I remember looking at her because she had glasses, and I was wondering if she was one of those people who couldn't see. I didn't have glasses at the time, but
this is so poetic, dude. I love this.
But I just remember, loving this record. And
well, how did you soak that in at such a young age?
I don't think I soaked it in much.
But wasn't that like watching like a circus act? I mean,
yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, I loved it because it was the Beatles, and I was a big Beatles fan.
Yeah,
I still am. But I remember years later at my house, we had one of those not easy chair, but just a regular chair, and I would set it up like pretend it was a drum set and play along with Getting Better.
Got to believe.
But so that's what I did. So I haven't listened to, or just sat and listened to a record in a long time. And Sgt. Pepper is probably not even in my top 5 Beatles albums at this point.
Really?
Because, people say it's the greatest album of all time, it's the greatest concept album of all time, and it's really neither of those things, I think.
I think it is.
I don't. The concept falls apart after the first 2 songs and the second, the next to last song. There isn't really a unifying theme. I mean, it's basically a stage show, but I don't think that it works as a concept. I have to agree with John Lennon in that respect.
The Bee Gees made it one hell of a movie.
No, they did not. So, so this morning I got one of the chairs, my grandparents' kitchen set. I have it. So maybe perhaps the same chair I sat in when I first listened to it. I put on the headphones.
That's awesome.
And this is the actual copy that I listened to for the first time, and I still have it. So,
God, is it in mint condition? Like no scratches?
No.
A lot of crackle pops and snaps and cracks.
Yeah, because I'm sure that the needle on her record player was not the best. It was a little mono record player, so.
Oh, it's still the best way to hear it, I guess. Would it tear apart like the far left and far rights? Did they show up, or are they just a little less leveled?
On hers?
Yeah. Is that a mono version or a stereo version?
No, this is stereo. They weren't selling mono by then.
Oh.
I do have a mono copy now. It's a lot different.
It is. Yeah. I've heard it via Utopian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wow, that's a great story.
Yeah, that's why I skipped the movie. Because that was a long story.
Oh, I appreciate it. Well, I've already drawn out this show long, too. I see you looking back at the clock every once in a while.
No, I'm not.
What's back there?
Oh, Sarah came through before. I thought she was coming.
Can you tell her we're recording a show right now?
What's your music, Kevin?
Oh, I listen to a record as well.
Oh, good. John Denver. Is that, Greatest Hits. Okay.
Greatest Hits 1973, my friend.
Is Let It Be on there?
Let It Be is not.
No, maybe that was later.
Leaving on a Jet Plane.
Yeah, he wrote that.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Take Me Home Country Roads.
When did this come out?
1973.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been around for a while, though. Even prior to that. Didn't he start in the late 50s?
I don't remember. What band was he in? I can't remember. He was in
Black
a group
Sabbath for a while.
Oh, right.
Wasn't he the bassist or something?
Oh, gosh. I can't remember. It's going to bug me now if I don't. So go ahead. Keep going.
Sunshine on my shoulders.
Oh,
makes
sorry about
me
that.
happy. I love this guy. Anyway, it's great to hear this again because it's just spring, summerish right now, and this is he's just a sunny fellow. Look at him smile.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
Speaking of the Muppets, too.
Yeah, that's true. He was always on the Muppets. It's one of those faces where he either looks like some ridiculous German drunk.
What?
Or, no, that's not a good way to put it. A Scandinavian hobo.
Oh, it's the Chad Mitchell Trio.
He was part of the Chad Mitchell Trio for...
Right. He put out his first album in 69.
69 was when he first came out? Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh. I loved it. I thought it was a great album, and it was great to hear it again. And it's weird because I'm not a big, fan of that type of music except for in the spring, like Olivia Newton-John right now. Old Olivia Newton-John is like soaking my ears.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because of the time of year, and the sun, looking at the sun coming in and being on the lake, and it makes you just want to eat granola bars and look out across the lake and throw bread to the little birdies and ducks and ghosts.
Very nice.
Did you play any video games?
I did.
What'd you play there, Ferguson?
I played, I do another podcast called Atari Visions where we, I'm sure I spoke about this before. We look at one game that was released on a bunch of different consoles.
Mm-hmm.
And this time around, we're doing a game called Tutankhamun, which was a arcade game that came out in 82, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically you're an explorer and you're going through the pyramids, the tombs in the pyramids, and pretty much pillaging all the treasure from the tombs and trying to stay away from different monsters like snakes and stuff. It's a cool game. It's a little bit difficult for me. I'm not good at video games, but
right.
So we're playing it. I was playing the Odyssey 2 version, which I don't know if it ever came. It didn't come out in America. I know that much, but it did come out in Europe, or it didn't. I don't remember if it actually came out. But the Odyssey 2 is not the greatest system. It's probably less powerful than the 2600 is, which is, out of the systems we do, the least powerful system.
Right.
So it's less powerful than the least powerful system. But it was really cool. I mean, all the people, the figures in Odyssey 2 games pretty much look the same. So that's what it looks like. But I mean, it was really, the way they programmed it was really, really cool. I had a lot of fun playing that version of it. Did not like the other versions as much. I mean, the ColecoVision version looks almost exactly like the arcade version.
Yeah.
But I like the Odyssey 2 version much better.
Well, I think I have played this game before, but I can't really remember at all.
Yeah. Really?
I can't remember, but I know that I liked it.
Yeah.
But I don't remember ever playing it.
It came out, I think the 2600 version is probably the one that's out there the most. I think maybe the ColecoVision version isn't too rare, but I know the Intellivision version is very rare.
Was it something close to Adventure?
It was kind of like that. I wouldn't say it. It's no.
For some reason, I feel like it had an adventure feel to it when I was.
It was pretty much a one-screen game, but it scrolled a little bit. Like it was a big giant screen that scrolled.
Okay.
Whereas Adventure was more like different rooms
Like
and stuff.
pre-Zelda.
Kind of like that,
Okay.
but more like a maze, I guess. More like a maze game.
I can understand that.
Yeah, it was fun. I had a good time with it.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Yeah. How about you? How about you, Kevin?
I played the. I was back in the zombie room again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started playing Dying Light again. They had the custom maps.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go to the website. Whoa.
Jeez.
Dude, you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
If you go to the custom maps, people build these maps. I don't know where the map builder is because I would love to try this myself.
Right.
But you can build your own zombie maps. And some people have come up with some great stories and some great hard games to play in this game. So, yeah. Watch out behind you.
Oh, whoa.
I got him.
All right. Oh.
Stay
my
back,
goodness.
turd bucket. Sorry, buddy. So, I love this game. I can't get enough of it. Oh, God.
Gosh.
Sorry,
That's
man.
That's not going to come out.
Well, it's on my shoe. It hurts. Oh, that was a little painful, but
Yeah.
he won't be bothering you, my friend.
Good.
So, it's awesome. Dying Light is it's a great zombie game. It's fun to play when it's dark. It's fun to play by yourself in the middle of the night because you do jump. And there's a lot to be afraid of.
Oh, that's great, I guess.
So, well, Ferg.
Wait a minute. On that note.
What?
Tell people about your new podcast.
Oh.
That came out this week.
Oh, thank you so much, and thank you for thinking of me. Matt Lappie and myself came up with this great idea. Why don't we use our acting skills, even though there's not much acting in it, to come up with a frightfully scary edition. It was going to be an addition to Spiderwebs, but we were like, you know what? Let's just make it a whole entity in itself. And it is called Soundscapes, and it's a podcast where Matt Lappie and I both get to put on a sleeping aid with scary genres for you. Like you can spend the night in either Frankenstein's castle. You're soon going to be able to take a trip on an alien spaceship. You're going to be able to be involved in a 1916 bank robbery on a train. That's going to be fun. Haunted houses. You can spend the night in a haunted house. You can visit Dracula. That's going to be fun. And there's a whole bunch of ideas that we've come up with, and that's what this is. It's a sleep aid. It's something. Each show is an hour long. There's no introduction and there's no ending. It's just everything fades away at the end, but it's something for you to fall asleep to. The first 30 minutes of every episode is going to be the storyline, and the rest 30 minutes, the rest of the show is slowly melding away everything and having everything die out so that you can enjoy it.
Very cool.
And fall asleep. Have you tried falling asleep to the show?
There's no way I'm going to be able to fall asleep to that.
Did you try?
No.
Matt Lappie succeeded. I succeeded.
I can't fall. I used to listen to music when I went to sleep, but I can't do it anymore because I just concentrate on the music instead of falling asleep.
Well, that's what this is about. It's something that you can concentrate on because there's a lot of natural sounds in it. I try to make the natural sounds the most important things.
But I get freaked out easy too, so that's why
This will freak you out.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it yet because I'm scared.
You're scared?
Yes.
You're 45 years old.
46. And I'm definitely not listening to it at work because I get the creeps there.
Oh, no, don't listen to it at work.
No.
Especially when you're by yourself at night.
Yeah, I already think there are zombies around every corner. I got to stop watching The Walking Dead.
Tonight I'm going to end the show with a song that reminds me of John Denver. It's my dad performing Green Green from his album in 1971 titled The Masters Today. That was the name of his album.
Wow.
I should send you a copy of that.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I should. It's folk music. It's pretty cool, actually.
Cool.
So he's singing. Enjoy. Wolfberg.
Yep.
Great show, my friend.
Yeah, thank you.
Had a lot going on tonight.
Yes, you did.
Sorry, we're out of time. Now let's go.
Yeah. Vader time.
So you got to talk to my intestine.
That was exciting. Not so much with the handshaking, but talking was fine.
It was a little slippery, wasn't it? Do you know that diverticulitis has ravaged him?
Yeah.
He's a little uncomfortable. And he talked to you about that. We got to talk about Dr. Heimlich tonight.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And you got to talk about your favorite thing in the news, the passing of Muhammad Ali.
Not my favorite thing.
No, it's not. I mean, we talked about our favorite movies, and we talked about the Spring Float Papasan from China.
Right.
On top of that, we talked about the Extra Pod commercial, and then we did really bad podcasting in the beginning, so we had a good time. So, what are you going to be doing this weekend?
We're doing some other podcasts and working on my own.
Sorry, that is rude. What are you going to be doing this weekend?
Probably moving stuff around in my room again.
That's right, getting that floor done.
Yep.
I would love to see what the room looks like when you're finished. We should have a studio showing.
I will.
I think that'd be good.
I will.
All right, my brother. Well, I know that you have to work tonight, so I do want to let you go. But thank you guys for listening, and look forward to seeing you next time right here on Please Stand By when Ferg says...
Wow. Splendid times guaranteed for all.
Well, I told my mama on the day I was born, don't you cry when you see I'm gone. You know there ain't no woman gonna settle me down, I just gotta keep traveling on. Green, green is green, they say, on the far side of the hill. Green, green, I'm going away to where the grass is greener still. Well, there ain't nobody in this whole wide world who's gonna tell me how to spend my time. Oh, I'm just a good loving rambling man. Say, buddy, can you lend me a dime? Green, green is green, they say, on the far side of the hill. Green, green, I'm going away to where the grass is greener still. Well, now I don't care where the sun goes down or where I lay my weary head. You know it's green, green valley or rocky road. It's there I'm gonna make my bed. Green, green is green, they say, on the far side of the hill. Green, green, I'm going away to where the grass is greener still. Green, green is green, they say, on the far side of the hill. Green, green, I'm going away to where the grass is greener still. Green, green, it's green, they say, on the far side of the hill. Green, green, I'm going away to where the grass is greener still. Green, green is green, they say, on the far side of the hill. Green, green, I'm going away to where the grass is greener still. To where the grass is greener still.
All of Zerbinator's music and podcasts are under the Creative Commons license, which allows retelling and rebroadcasting as long as the author is notified and credited. For more great escape pods, please visit www.zerbinator.wordpress.com. If you would like to contact Zerbinatorland, you can send an email to instrumentally@gmail.com or give us a call at 571-408-ZERB or 9372.